I'm not sure what words can be used to describe my emotions after NXT TakeOver last night. I'm recording this very early on Sunday because I was just tired as hell because I had a ton of crap to do after TakeOver ended. So I just went ahead and went to bed. But there are very few words that I can use to describe how I felt after that show went off the air. And glorious was definitely one of them, because glorious is pretty much the only word that I can use that I have not heard used yet to fully describe this whole show. And there are these very rare moments as a WWE fan. Most of them occur after these takeover specials, where you're genuinely speechless and you have no idea what to say, because no matter what I say, it's not gonna do TakeOver justice. The best thing that I can say for this is go and watch the show. Tonight's SummerSlam. If you want to watch SummerSlam, fine. But genuinely, you can get the network today, and as long as you cancel before September 21st, you will not get charged $9.99. Go and watch NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. I mean, you can watch SummerSlam tonight if you want, but the 6 matches that we saw last night on NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, it's worth the $9.99, and you're getting it free if you sign up now. So, I mean, I'm speechless, genuinely. There was not a single bad match on the card. Every match was great. Every match had great build. My only question is, why can't we see this type of build on the main roster? You know, I forgot last night that this is developmental. This is WWE developmental. And they're putting on better shows, better specials. They're putting out a better product, better matches than what's going on the main roster. And the practices are so simple. Like for the main event title match, Nakamura and Joe didn't touch once. Not once. The one time that they had any physical contact, a couple weeks ago on NXT, Joe had a match against somebody, I can't remember. But Nakamura came out at the end of the show and confronted him and grabbed his nose like that. Pissed Joe to high hell. But that's the only contact they had. Period. They didn't touch. That's how a main event championship match needs to be booked. You don't bring out any special entrances, i.e. Finn Balor's Demon King makeup. You don't have them touch, i.e. what Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler have been doing lately. You don't have them even step in a ring together and have the bell ring. Nothing. You don't have them touch. And that's what NXT did. And that's what made the championship main event special tonight. But it wasn't just about the championship main event. It was about every match up and down the card. Austin Aries versus No Way Jose. Loved that match. It was great. Austin Aries wins, tapping out No Way Jose with the last chancery. Great stuff. I missed the Hideo Itami return because Comcast Wi-Fi just cut out and the NXT TakeOver stream just quit on the network. So thanks, Comcast, for having me miss Hideo Itami's return. I'll go back and watch it. But that was a great match. Austin Aries winning with the last chancery. Then Ember Moon's debut. Oh my god. Ember Moon is my new favorite woman in WWE, first off. And she has my favorite finisher in all of WWE. Screw the women's division. Just women and men combined, she has my favorite finisher in all of WWE. It's like a front flip, half twist stunner off the top rope. It looks incredible. And the way that Billie Kay took it from the top rope, took it like an absolute trooper. It looked perfect. And it was the perfect way to debut someone like Ember Moon, or Athena, as she was known on the Independents, I believe. But Ember Moon had an unbelievable debut. Austin Aries versus No Way Jose. Great match. Excuse me. Then you had... Oh, what was the next match down the card? I forgot, man. Bobby Roode's debut. The glorious debut of Bobby Roode. He had... If he keeps up these this entrance consistently, he's going to have the best entrance from here on out. But tonight, the star entrance was Shinsuke Nakamura, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But the Bobby Roode versus Andrade Cien Almas match was great. Bobby Roode needs to be NXT champion at some point, definitely. And the beautiful thing is he's playing a heel, but he's getting cheers like a babyface, which it's just unbelievable. And Andrade Cien Almas, here's what I have to say about him. He hasn't done anything important yet in NXT, apart from stunt Ty Dillinger's momentum completely. But what I see him doing is once this Cruiserweight division gets started on Monday Night Raw, take him out from NXT, put him on Monday Night Raw, and have him go in the Cruiserweight division, if he fits the weight class. Because he's not going to be a champion in NXT. I heard Triple H say that Cruiserweights might be coming to NXT as well. Or I heard in an article that Triple H said that that Cruiserweights might be coming to NXT as well. So you could put him in the potential soon-to-be NXT Cruiserweight division. But anyhow, that's beside the point. I feel like he needs to go into the Cruiserweight division because he's not going to be a champion in NXT. He's not going to get a major push. He's not going to, I mean, literally the only thing important he's done is stunt Ty Dillinger's momentum fully and completely. So, yeah, I don't feel like Andrade Cien Almas is really going anywhere, but he brought Bobby Roode to a great match. He's fantastic in the ring. He's got talent. But Bobby Roode was absolutely incredible. The one low point of the show was Bobby Roode's finisher, because it's a pump handle slam. We're talking about the finishing move that Road Dogg would hump people in before he would deliver it. Road Dogg would hump people during this move when he had it as his finishing maneuver. So, I don't think Bobby Roode deserves that level of a move, as that move doesn't deserve a name like the Glorious Bomb. He needs something different. He just needs something different in order for it to be called the Glorious Bomb. And, but other than that, it was a great match. Andrade Cien Almas looked good. Bobby Roode looked glorious, which was great. And then all 3 titles were on the line tonight in the next 3 matches. And the title matches got started off with probably the match of the night. Almost a 20-minute match between Gargano and Ciampa and the Revival for the tag team titles. This is just one of those matches where I will not do it any justice by telling you about it. You just have to go and watch it. Genuinely, go and watch it. Take 20 minutes out of your morning. Take 20 minutes out of your evening. Take 20 minutes before you go to bed. And watch this match between Gargano, Ciampa, and the Revival. It's unbelievable. The Revival caused Johnny Gargano to tap out to a reverse figure 4. And that's how it ended. And the Revival retained. And now that I think about it, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the Revival retaining. They got to continue to look strong. And one thing that I love is they're making them look crafty, which is beautiful for a heel tag team. Because it's one of those things that you hate right there in the heat of the moment during the match, but then you appreciate it and you love it once the match is over. So I like how the Revival retained. I like how they made them look like the craftiest tag team in the business. Edge himself, nicknamed the Ultimate Opportunist, Edge, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, has said these guys aren't just the best tag team in all of WWE, they may be the best tag team in the business right now, which is high praise coming from one of the greatest tag team wrestlers ever. So, that's unbelievable. And the match was great. Literally, all I can say to do this match any justice is go and watch it. And then the NXT Women's Championship was on the line, Bayley versus Asuka. Asuka, of course, retained. From the emotion that was being spilled out during the match, and from, the little mannerisms during the commentary and various different things, you could sort of tell that this was Bayley's last big send-off in NXT. And the exit that she made, where she was, pointing to the NXT logo on the ramp as she walked to the back, you could just kind of tell that this is going to be her last hurrah. And I mean, I've been thinking about this for a long time, but we could genuinely see her on Monday Night Raw. We could genuinely see her on Monday Night Raw. When Sasha Banks retains the women's title, she could come out and cut a vicious promo, and then Bayley could come and confront her. Plant those seeds for WrestleMania. It's never too early. WrestleMania 28's main event was booked a year in advance. It's never too early to start planting the seeds for WrestleMania. So, I mean, it's just... It was a great match. Asuka looked great. I didn't see the ending to it because, again, Comcast was being stupid. But I saw the ending of the match immediately after Asuka pinned Bayley, and I saw that part of the ending. That's another part I'm going to need to go back and watch. But from what I heard, it was just a kick to the head. 1, 2, 3 from Asuka. Again, go and watch this match. It was unbelievable. Bayley, she wasn't her normal huggy, happy self. She was aggressive. She was strong. She was mean. She was ruthless. And I like that side of Bayley. It was different. It was a very different side to Bayley. And then afterwards, on a WWE.com exclusive interview, Bayley was backstage getting interviewed, and Ember Moon comes walking up to Bayley, and she says, "You're the reason I came here. I want to emulate what you were able to do here." And I feel like that was sort of a symbolic passing of the torch, you know, because Bayley was like, "Thank you so much. You know, I mean, you had a great debut tonight. Congratulations on, you know, on your debut, on having such a great debut, and thanks for the compliment." And I feel like that's sort of a symbolic passing of the torch from Bayley to Ember Moon, because Ember Moon walked up to Bayley and was like, "You're the reason I came here, and I want to do what you did." And, you know, it just felt that way. And that was unbelievable. And then the main event, oh, please, like, oh, it angers me that I can't say anything better than go watch it. Go watch it. I cannot say anything better than that. Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura for the NXT Championship. Like, oh my god, I'm almost in tears right now because the show was so good, and it frustrates me so bad that I can't say anything better than go and watch it. Like, this is the first time that I've been genuinely speechless trying to do a WWE review. And it's great. You know, and go and watch this match. It goes on for 21 minutes, I believe. But in the last 5 minutes, it really kicks up. There's Kinshasas, there's Boston Crabs, into STFs, into other submission holds, into hard knee hits from Nakamura. I heard somewhere that Joe walked out of the match with a broken jaw, which is insane if he did. Because I can bet you Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz didn't walk out with broken jaws tonight after their last night after their UFC fight. But I heard somewhere that Joe walked out with a broken jaw. It was just such a good match. Last night was a night where I just got to sit back and say to myself, I'm proud to be a wrestling fan. Those nights don't come very often, where you can look your wrestling hater friends in the face and genuinely say, I'm proud to be a wrestling fan tonight. And you can tell them, this show is why I'm proud to be a wrestling fan. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Why can't we see this on the main roster? I don't know. It was unbelievable. It was glorious. It was any other adjective you can use to describe it. The best thing that I can say in this review, go watch NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. It's worth you signing up. It's worth the $9.99 a month if you're paying for it on a regular basis. But if you're not signed up already, go sign up. It's free. And as long as you cancel before September 21st, you will not get charged $9.99. Just go and do it. Go and do it. Watch, in the month that you've got, watch the NXT episodes from the build to NXT Dallas up to now. And you'll understand why people love NXT. That's why. And, I mean, it's just, it's incredible being able to watch this and realize this is the future of what we have. This is what we have to look forward to on the main roster. If Vince can handle them correctly, which he won't, but that's beside the point. it's just unbelievable. Like, I'm being redundant. I'm being repetitive. I'm going to go ahead and end this review before I keep repeating myself over and over again. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it was repetitive, but the best thing I can say is go watch NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. It was unbelievable. Like I said, go sign up if you haven't already. It's free. If you sign up and cancel before September 21st, you're good. It's just unbelievable. So please do go and watch it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, and also leave a comment down below. Give me your thoughts on NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. What was your favorite match? What was your favorite moment? Anything else you want to say about NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, put it down in the comments section. And also, don't forget to hit that little red button and subscribe so you never miss a video, you never miss a WWE review. And also, you can ring that bell on your mobile device or spin that wheel on the laptop and get notifications, email, or text whenever I upload a new video to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. That's all from me. You certified G's and bona fide bosses, keep yourself safe, and I'll see you at a later date. Farewell.